Hi, this is Chavi Mittal. Keep listening to RJ Harshada. She's fantastic.
नमस्कार, मैं हूं लक्ष्यराज सिंह मेवाड़ और आप सुन रहे हैं आरजे हर्षिदा को ऑन द हेल्शियन शो।
हाय, दिस इज रिचा अनिरुद्ध और आप सुन रहे हैं आरजे हर्षदा को हेल्सियन शो पर। स्टे ट्यून्ड।
नमस्कार श्रोताओं, रेडियो उड़ान अ फ्लाइट ऑफ लाइफ पर मैं आरजे हर्षदा स्वागत करती हूँ आपका एक ब्रांड न्यू शो में, जिसका नाम है द हेल्सियन शो। द हेल्सियन शो लाता है साइकोलॉजी वर्ल्ड से जुड़ी सारी हैपनिंग अपडेट्स। हेल्सियन शो एक शो ही नहीं बल्कि एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म है जहां हम जुड़ते हैं आपसे टू शेयर थिंग्स ऑन मेंटल हेल्थ एंड इट्स अवेयरनेस। अगर आपके पास भी है कोई सवाल या है कोई कहानी या शेयर करना चाहते हैं मेंटल हेल्थ से जुड़ी कोई खास इंफॉर्मेशन, तो चलिए आइए टेक्स्ट मैसेज पर और भेजें आपका सवाल या जवाब ऑन 9463668196 पर। आप मुझे ईमेल भी कर सकते हैं radioudan@gmail.com पर। Radio Udaan is available on all social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. अगर आप मुझे YouTube पर रिपीट सुन रहे हैं तो नीचे दिए कमेंट बॉक्स में भी बता सकते हैं। चलिए प्रोग्राम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं। जैसा कि मैंने लास्ट एपिसोड में आपको बताया था कि we will be having a lot of mental health experts as we celebrate World Mental Health Day on 10th of October. So, dear listeners, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Dr.Mosam Phirke, a profound psychiatrist with 15 years of experience in the field of mental health. Dr. Phirke specializes in handling mental health related patients. With a passion for delivering compassionate and evidence-based care, Dr. Mosam is helping countless individuals and families to navigate with ease into complex mental health issues. Dr. Phirke has completed his MBBS from Sion Hospital, Mumbai. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Mosam Phirke on the Halcyon show tonight. Dr. Phirke, welcome to the show.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for such a nice introduction. And I'm happy to be with you on this program today.
Yeah, we are also glad, sir. You can call me RJ Harshada if you want, or simply Harshada. Ma'am
Yes,
sounds
ma'am.
to be a very
Okay,
responsible
RJ
thing.
Harshada.
Yeah, RJ Harshada. Yeah.
Yes.
So, how are you feeling today, sir? What are your thoughts for today?
I'm feeling very great because since last 2 or 3 days, we are working on various platforms. We are going to offices, we are going in organizations because it's a mental health week and we are trying to prioritize it, creating awareness for it. We had various workshop at school, office, and it's going great this year. The change we are seeing these years is openness towards the mental health, because initially it was very different scenario when I came to this field 10 years back, and now people are very open with it and people are ready to talk about it, and it's a great thing to happen.
Yeah, absolutely true. So as you're sharing that you're working with a lot of right now you're working with a lot of institutions, schools and offices, so and keynoting the WHO theme, what according to you is a particular trend which you are seeing, which needs to be continued and which needs to be fixed in order to prioritize mental health at work or workplace?
This year the mental health day theme is it's time to prioritize mental health in the workplace. And this theme explains in itself that it is very important to give importance to your mental health, because what happened, initially there was a lot of stigma associated with mental health. People were not open talking about it, even if they are having anxiety, even if they are having depression. It was very difficult to open up. But these days the change which we are seeing is openness. People are accepting their mind as a part of their body, and as they can have a problem with blood pressure, sugar, thyroid, they're accepting the anxiety part, they're accepting the depression part, insomnia part, anger issues. And this is a very good change which we are seeing in present moment, and these need to be continued, and this we need to take further to people so that nobody should be denied of any help regarding the mental health. Because as you know, the WHO has released data last year which suggests the treatment gap of 0.9. It means if there are 10 people who need help, who need intervention, 9 people are not getting it. Only one is taking the help, or one is getting the help. So this treatment gap is too big, and that's why has been said that you need to prioritize mental health at your workplace, at your home, wherever you are working. It's now very necessary.
Very necessary, yes, absolutely, because the world is changing. A lot of changes are happening because of the modern infrastructure and everything, technology and all. So I really like your phrase saying that people have started accepting their mind as a part of their body.
Yes,
and this shows the strong personality and the strong calculations which you are making, which brings me to a question that you are an independent professional. So what you want to suggest the young generation to execute a particular habit for a good mental health regime?
See what happens, being a psychiatrist, being a independent, running an independent clinic in a metro city like Nagpur. Yes. So what I see these days is people, the young generation, people who are from 15th of age to 25, they are very sensitive. This is only because of the effort that has been made on the social media, effort which has been made on the mass media like newspaper, radios, TVs. So because of which people are going out and talking. So one thing which I really found in these days, the habit which are really necessary is, see, we all take bath in the morning. We all brush our teeth twice a day when we wake up and when we go to bed. But what happens, we feel lot of negative emotion throughout the day, like anger, like guilt, like fear, worry, sadness, hurt, and we don't know what to do with it. If I felt angry with my parent, if I felt angry with my boss, if I felt angry with my partner, I don't know what to do with it. And then what happened? It goes in my head again and again. For example, how he can say this to me, how she can do this to me, and this keep going on in the head.
Keep going. It makes circles, and that the thought gets deeper, and we enter into a negative circle. Yes, absolutely true.
Yes. And definitely when it goes on again and again, it starts affecting your body. What happens if a thought is going in your head again and again? You will lose the attention. If you are sitting with your parent, the person would feel you are lost. The person would feel you are not listening to me. The person need to call you twice sometime, right? Even if you are in social circle with friend, if you are angry, if you are anxious, if you are afraid, then your heart rate would be running at a faster rate. Most of the time you will feel catching your breath, like we do this most of the time. So whenever things go, we feel this negative emotion in our head, it start affecting your body. And once the body is affected, then this circle become more and more troubling. It become more and more deeper. So what I feel at the basic level, what we can do is have certain time for ourselves. For example, personally, what I do for myself is before going to bed, I sit for 15 minutes at the my favorite place at my home. I tell everyone not to disturb me for 15 minutes. I just sit and analyze my day, how I felt, where I felt disturbed, what disturbed me today, what were my concerns, what were my worries. Because if we don't do this, we will not understand what we need to work on. If I don't know what are my worries, how I will work on my worries. So only thing which is the good habit which we need for good mental health regime is introspection. what happens, we all see that whenever we are disturbed, our hand goes to the mobile, or we keep watching videos, YouTube motivational videos, videos on emotions. But what we are doing, we are just running away from the problem.
Or right? Just Googling it.
So,
just Google it.
Yes, Googling it. We start Googling with something else and we'll end up Googling something
somewhere else. Yes.
And when we keep the mobile, then we think, "Arey, mera problem to aise hi reh gaya. I didn't do anything about my problem." So what we need to do is inculcate a habit of having a good mental hygiene. Physical hygiene, dental hygiene, similarly mental hygiene. So just cleaning your emotions, understanding the thought which are leading to this emotion, understanding how you are behaving because of this emotion. So this one habit, if we do, and it hardly take 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. So this can bring a big realization about self, that what I need to work on.
Yes, absolutely true. And this is a very small thing, but if we do it mindfully, it can bring a lot of changes in our daily lives also. Which you have a clinic at Nagpur, you said. What's the name of your clinic, if our listeners may just know it?
Okay, my clinic is Manasparsh Mind Wellness Center. It's in Lakshmanagar, Nagpur. So I've been here for last 8 years now.
Okay, that's pretty good. So you must be having a lot of patients coming across all working organizations every time and telling a lot of stories and telling about their experiences, that work experiences and everything. So what are you observing a particular habit which is coming from the work organizations across the culture, the work culture? What is a thing which you are noticing, or what are the practices which you are able to know from your patients that so and so practices are there in their working organizations, which is affecting or which is benefiting the patients from the work culture, or to reduce work stress or whatsoever?
Yeah, so these days, whenever I come across any person from maybe bank sector, maybe some NBFC, maybe some IT company, or sometime from school. So what I see, there are two kind of organization. Basically, management. Some management are very prone to prioritize the mental health, and some organization doesn't care about what is happening with the employees. They just need the outcome. This is the target. You need to complete it. Few months back, I've been on the survey. I visited multiple police stations of Nagpur district. And to my surprise, I found one police station where people were very happy. They were least stressed because the their head inspector told everyone, prioritize your mental health. Be happy in your home. If you are not happy, then you will not be able to work properly. And other places, they were like, we have a lot of pressure. Nobody understands us. There's no empathy from the boss or from the head.
Exactly.
And as we all know, now these days are very performance based and very competitive. So in this competitive world also, there are some organization which tell their employees that, see, if you are feeling very stressed, take a break. If you have stress, then go and talk with our counselor, because everybody have tie-ups for the counselor, and they have regular workshops. Even management conduct workshop for their employees so that they find relief, they find access to the mental health professional. But in some places, people are very ignorant. It doesn't matter what their employees are going through, what they are doing. But the organization who are really prioritizing their employees' mental health, what they are doing, they are keeping regular meetups. They conduct workshop for their employees. They give leave whenever there are need, whenever someone is very stressed. There are provisions for they have tie-ups with the counseling clinics, where they send their employees, so that they can felt relief. Many times when there is a working woman who has lot of responsibilities, so there are good kind of attitude from the colleagues and the management. If the woman is mother and she needs some help with the kids, so they have what I would say, playgroup in the office where they can bring their kid. So few organizations are really doing very good for the employees, because they really do care for them. But definitely there are both kind of organizations. Some organization doesn't care at all. But in this situation, many times when I talk with the employee, I tell them, see, your life is important, your mental health is important. If you don't feel satisfied, then change the job, find a place where you would be satisfied, working properly, and would be happy. These are the kind of organization which we feel are prioritizing mental health. But sadly, there are also some organization which don't do anything for their employees.
I also feel that all of us who are working, who have employed proper jobs, the awareness or the sense that they can leave their job and switch to something else, that risk or that ability to judge yourself, not judge yourself, but to make a choice that I am switching my job because here my mental health is affecting. I think that should get a boost. I just wanted to put it in a way so that अगर कोई छोड़ भी रहा है अपना जॉब, तो उसे ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए यार कि पैसा है, ये है, but mental health is important. ऐसा हम अगर we put that confidence in employees, so that would be a greater thing. As you were telling,
a simple example I would give: if my bone is having a hairline fracture, then I need to rest, right? If I keep walking with the hairline fracture, maybe it will break completely, right? So many times people do take break when they come for counseling session, therapy. At the end of the therapy, they do understand that I need to take a break right now. The job can wait. The money would wait, my promotion would wait. But if I'm not happy, then there's no point in going ahead. So it is the attitude also. But sometimes what happens, they have liabilities, EMIs, they are the sole earner of the family. At that time, it becomes difficult. But then if the family is understanding, if the family is cooperative, then things can be arranged. A break can be arranged, or we can switch if the company is not understanding or organization is not prioritizing the mental health.
Yes, absolutely true. Yeah, I do understand this. So we spoke about the challenges. There is stress, there is lifestyle changing, there are errands to be done, since many of us are into the liabilities of EMIs and whatnot sort of thing, maintaining a lifestyle and everything, which brings stress and unhealthy lifestyles. So we know the challenges, but I as a learning psychologist, I am not able to track down that why it is so difficult these days to reverse these habits, these chain or these lifestyle things which we are doing. So why it is so difficult for people to just reverse it? What do you think about this?
What happened recently after mostly COVID, maybe in last 2 years, what shift we see that there's increased use of social media, like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. What happens that there is a unnecessary need to maintain certain kind of lifestyle. For example, we must have expensive lifestyle. We must go for trips. We must have kind of car. We must have this kind of home. But but what happens with this comes a lot of pressure. We most of the time we do this on EMI, and only thing which is very difficult to get out is the financial liabilities, because पैसे का काम पैसा ही करता है. So if you are going into the lifestyle which is very demanding, which is financially very demanding, then it is very difficult to get out of this. But what I feel that if we have mindfulness, if we are really aware what kind of lifestyle do I need, what are my priorities. See, what I feel is family is very important. If you are able to give good time to my family, my wife, my partner, my kids, what else we need, right? That is what happiness is. Even if I don't go for a trip, but if I'm good time with my family, that is good for me. Definitely these most of the stressor are, I feel, are lifestyle related and social pressure related and peer pressure. For example, now iPhone 16 was released, right? There was a study which said that 95% people took the iPhone on EMI. Right now, yes, you can Google it. 95% people purchased the iPhone 16 on EMI. So really, it is a point to think that is it really necessary that I should take that burden of EMI to just have that phone, just to tell people that I have this iPhone, right? And then we go on running behind the such things, and it create unnecessary pressure, lot of stress, and then financial pressure are like, if you don't pay, then your credit score goes bad, and then people are behind you. So it become very difficult. So
that
most of the things are,
so that vicious circle gets starts again, that you are entered, and then EMI and this and this, and then stress, and then anxiety, depression, and so on. The thing starts.
Yes. Basically, we are not able to prioritize the thing, what is really needed at this moment. So we need to prioritize it.
So looking into this, that right now a lot of people are independent in their thoughts and everything, but earlier, like 2 decades before, we had elders at home telling us, or making us patient, bringing that patience in us, that no, you don't need it, of guiding us. So there was some emotional support. Right now there was some emotional support earlier. Right now that emotional support is not there, because a lot of Western kind of living we are pursuing. A lot of Westernization is there, Western influence is there, and modern concerns are also there simultaneously parallel to it. Do you think that we need awareness of lifestyle, and do we need this Westernization to be to be in the terms of modernity?
You see, I feel that nothing is black and white. Means even in Western lifestyle, there are good things, but what happens? We always attracted the bad things. Even if we study some really culture, Western culture, what we'll take? We will take the negative thing first. We'll accept the negative thing first. We'll not see is it applicable to us, or is it applicable in our locality. We have even in India, as you go from north to south, the temperature is different, and accordingly they have their food habitats, right? So South Indian food, North Indian food, because the temperature would help you to digest it. But what happens? We just copy things. Yes, it looks good and we accept it. For example, nuclear space, my time, right? This me time is getting too much importance these days. Then having a trip, I'm going to live only once, I want to explore everything. These are a lot of things which
small things like food habits, very small things like food habits, the junk food, we are introducing it to our younger generation. So these are the changes.
having a pizza, going out for a pizza, right?
Yeah.
And that is creating a lot of problem. See what happened. Food, whatever you eat, your body would be according. Your body is going to behave accordingly, right? If you don't have a good diet, if you don't have a good nutrition, your brain is not going to work. If you see the day you eat very late, if you have a dinner very late and you eat very heavy, then next day you don't feel energetic. Yes, if you take your dinner early, if you have a light food during the evening time, you feel very energetic the next day, right? So a lot of things depend on nutrition. The day we work out, we go for a yoga, we go for a pranayama, we go for a walk, run, we feel energetic. But if we just stay late night, if we binge watch Netflix, if we get up late, if we don't exercise, then everything is going to hamper. For example, if we are not taking good care of our mind and body, definitely they are not going to take care of us. So we need to understand, if we are copying some culture, then we need to understand, is it really applicable for me here? Is it really necessary for me here? Is it going to help me or create more problem, right? Western countries, they have social security. Means what happened, even if you fall ill, government takes care of your health. Even if you lost a job, if you are American citizen, then they take care of your finances. But in India, we don't have a social system. We can't go to a government hospital if we fall ill. There is a lot of crowd and we don't know what kind of help we are going to get. So we lack a social security here. So we can't just copy the Western culture here. We first need to have our body fit so that I will not fall ill. I need to have a good amount of financial backup, emergency fund which I need, right? So we need to prioritize according to our need, and then only it is going to keep my lifestyle and mental health proper. Otherwise, if I get into mess, then one thing leading to other, and then it would be very stressful, leading to depression, anxiety.
And the flowchart follows everything. As you were sharing this experience, I just remembered my grandmother used to tell me that whatever food you eat at the night, you will get dreams according to that food structure. So if I eat spicy, so dragon may come or something, fighting dreams you will get. So she used to induce these small things so that we eat healthy at night. We don't eat spicy or very chilly things or everything. So I just remembered this right now, that how she used to train us to be in that healthy lifestyle. And there are so many good things which are there in Indian lifestyle. For example, drinking water from the copper vessel and everything. We talked a lot of things today, and I hope my listeners, आज उन्हें बहुत सारे takeaways मिले होंगे. You guys have got a lot of takeaways today. For me, today's takeaway is that people are accepting their mind as a part of a body, and you need not follow things. Have that courage in yourself. Have that mindfulness. Take out 15 minutes of the day for yourself. Not scrolling on the phone, but sitting down very peacefully at a favorite place, as doctor has told us. तो जरूर कीजिए. आपके एक्सपीरियंसेस मुझे बताइए, आपको कैसा लगा, क्या लगा. A final message to our listeners, doctor, about anything you would like to share, or anything would you like to just have.
Only thing I want to tell everyone at this moment is, if you feel that you are having any kind of emotion for more than a week, which is affecting your work, which is affecting your sleep, which is affecting your social network, just seek help. Don't hesitate. If you hesitate, it will grow. It will be a bigger problem. Just go and talk to your friend. If you feel your friend can't understand, go to psychologist or a psychiatrist or any mental health professional. But seek help. Don't hesitate. Seek help.
Yes, absolutely true. So listeners, please seek help. Go to counselors, go to psychologists, go any person you know who can help you, and vent out yourself. Dr. Mosam, thank you so much for coming to the show and sharing so beautiful thoughts, and so in a so simple way, and you didn't complicated it, and you just share your thoughts. Thank you so much for coming on the show, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving an opportunity and talking about the mental health on this mental health week.
Yeah.
चलिए, वक्त हो चला है जाने का, और आपसे इस बात पर लेती हूँ विदा कि मिलूंगी आपसे एक नई टॉपिक के साथ और एक नए सेलिब्रिटी के साथ, एक नए स्पीकर के साथ अगले सोमवार ठीक रात 9 बजे. Till then, this is RJ Harshada waving you off with warmth and love from your happy place, the Halcyon Show, only on Radio Udaan, a flight of life.